Hey folks, welcome in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes day by day. Today's the 20th of October. For you, happy it's almost Halloween for you guys. I'm glad I'll be there in a little bit, but we're not there yet. I'm going to sign up for GAC again because I feel like in this game it's like, what day is the GAC day? And guys, I gotta be honest. I'm considering. I keep alluding to this. I keep trying to look for ways, but I'm contemplating giving up maybe a few accounts, and I don't say that lightly. They might be like, accounts? What are you talking about? For those of you who don't know, I daily in this game I play 5 accounts every day. The 2 you see every day, which are basically in the way I rank my accounts. This account is number 3, and then the free to play account is number 4. The daily free to play account. I also have a newer free to play account. That would be 5, and then I have the original account, which I allude to, and that is number 2, and then the Hyperlight is number 1. And I gotta be honest with you, it's not easy to figure out, because you're probably saying, well, of course you're going to shut down number 2 and number 4 and 5, right? Blah blah blah. Well, would like to, obviously. I don't know. I love the freedom of free to play. That's the thing. What? Are people just putting stuff? What are we doing? What is going on here? I don't know. I don't know. One thing I don't like is people that play games with TW where they're like, hey, you have to do this. And it's like, well, wish I didn't have to. I wish people would go ahead and assign. And I guess I'm just going to put this here because somebody else put it here. But so we'll go ahead and plug this lovely account in here because, the powers that be don't want to give us an up or down vote on what we can do and where we can put stuff. So I'm just putting this in here. If they like it, whatever. Let's go with it. I'm trying to, at least I got 2 entire accounts assigned. But I honestly don't know which accounts I'm gonna end up axing. I don't know. Wish I did, but just doing having to do 5 conquests, having to fight 5 GACs, having to do 5 TWs, doing 5 TVs, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I'm fortunate to have the free time that I do. But just because I have a lot of free time doesn't necessarily mean that I want to continue to spend it playing Galaxy of Heroes at the rate that I have been. And to be honest, it's because I'm still sore about DSA, Disney Heroes, Disney Sorcerer's Arena. And, a cash grab, I mean, I feel like this game went from a super free-to-play friendly game when I started to it's still free-to-play friendly, but it's much more enticing to not be cash grabby, and they're always like poking you and be like, hey, you know what? Hey, buddy, if you know what? Hey, you know what? If you just spent $15, you could have a Kyber Night Sister like tomorrow. Or if you just spent this, you could have a 501st at Relic whatever. If you just spent $25, you could have a Relic 5 everything. If you just spent $38, you could have Relic 7 First Order. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't like that. Because we can mix metaphors or whatever you want to call it about, who owns what and everything, but it's like EA owns Capital Games, and they own the company that made DSA, and they own the company or they have whatever with the company that has that runs Marvel Strike Force. And just with everything that Disney Star Wars has done, like us not getting another show outside of Andor for this year for 2025 is dumb. I feel like we should have some kind of animated series, like I don't know, some kind of Bad Batch tie-in or something. And it's just not there. And it's I don't love it. I don't love how it's making me feel. I don't know what's going on with this now. I'm gonna pause real quick. That was weird. It said I was paused, but yet it kept recording. I don't know why, but we're back, and that finally. It's just weird. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, it seemed to have sped back up again. But yeah, I just don't. I'm not feeling great about a lot of stuff. And I would just feel, and I 5 conquests it takes so much extra time to do. And It's just not. It's just not a warm and fuzzy feeling I'm feeling. So I've not made a determination about what accounts I may cut. Um, and honestly, one of the ones I cut might be this one. It might be this one, even though I've filmed every day of this account from its inception. Every day that I've played this account, you have seen footage of that day. So we're almost to day 900, and I have played this account for almost 900 days, and you can go back and see it from the beginning because it's in the playlist. You can go back and watch the entire series from the beginning in just about every day, except for like the occasional ones that I've just whatever has happened to it. They're all online, and you can watch them all. And there's a lot of it, but this guild that I'm in here, why people can't feel free to place, why we don't have a setup or a call out for TW. Honestly, it's maddening. And I do not enjoy it. I feel like if something like this exists, it's whoever's fault. And, I'm super excited about getting Leia. But you know what I'm not super excited about? Is feeling like I have to get Profundity now. I'm not lying. This whole thing with, I was super excited to get new ships. But this whole thing where they're like, hey, just so you can be even kind of be relevant in fleet, you need to go get the Profundity. That I don't love. And keep in mind, this isn't, when I talk about the Profundity, this is not something that I'm just having to do on this account. Because all 5 of my accounts, the free to plays are obviously still working on Executor because they got to get to Executor first for the Millennium Falcon for the Profundity. But they're both going, Executor Profundity instead of Executor something else. Whenever Profundity. And it is not it doesn't feel good. It's not joyous. It's not glorious. It's a pain in the butt. And I'm at the point where I'm just like, you know what? I don't need this. So like I say, I could be, I keep talking like this. I keep kicking the can down the road because it's like, am I sure? Keep asking the question, am I sure? And whenever I ask that question, the answer always comes back, no, not really. I would like to be sure, but at this point, I can't honestly say that I'm 100% sure. I hate that. How are you doing? Never mind. These were there. Now the taunt's up. Go ahead and kill the... I don't know what... I don't know why I didn't get the kill. Oh, that's helpful. No, finally. Oh, get this already? That's fine. That's helpful now that I have that. It's about time I got that, by the way. We get the comeback now. Because they have very little offense left. But yeah, this whole... I don't know what I'm going to do. But it'll be something, and I don't know when I'm going to have an answer, but eventually. But anyway, I just want to give you a heads up about that. It's something I'm thinking about. It's something that I'm wrestling with, and I don't know. Anyway, appreciate all of you. God bless. Hold the line. Remember, I have friends everywhere. Bye.